welcome to the vlog. I'm kind of rushing a little bit this morning because I have a girlfriend coming over. One of the moms from co-op, from the kids co-op, is coming over. We're supposed to be the ones like planning the November activities. So like for homeschool co-ops, usually the way that it works is like, you know, the moms take turns either teaching or figuring out what activities they're gonna do. So we are in the November planning team. So she's gonna come over and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with these little children for the next month. So once we figure that out, maybe I'll share some ideas with you. I think the theme for November is gonna be like apples and Thanksgiving. So I've been on Pinterest, like, you know, pinning like apple crafts for toddlers and things like that. So hopefully we come up with some fun stuff. I haven't dug into these muffins. Jackson already stole one. Jackson, how's the muffin? Is it good? I just grabbed this mix that I had in the pantry and the ingredients are like super clean. They're definitely dairy free and hopefully they taste good. Little buddy had a rough night. He did not really sleep very well and now he's already having a rough morning today. I'm also wearing my new favorite shirt. Can you guys see it? I was like gonna put you guys down so you can see it. I ordered this shirt on Amazon and it is just my favorite shirt. They have it in a bunch of colors. So if you're looking for like a cute like Christian graphic tee, I'll link it for you guys because when I saw it, I thought it was super pretty. I really like the graphic, but it's also really stretchy and comfy. Like the shirt itself is really soft. So I thought it was really nice and a nice little reminder that every day we get a fresh start. All right, so it's a little later. My girlfriend just left. We had a very productive like brainstorming session. So I'm gonna show you some of the things that we came up with like for the co-op. She also was bomb. She told me that there's a way to put like Bluey and like all the Disney Plus stuff in Spanish. So that's literally what we did. So the kids are over here. We set up the TV, like there's a setting in like the episode, like where you go to audio and subtitles and stuff. So we set the audio to Spanish. So now they can watch Bluey, but they're hearing it in Spanish. A lot of these episodes are episodes that they've kind of like already memorized. So maybe like by hearing some Spanish words like that, like an episode in Spanish, they'll start picking up on a little bit of Spanish, because that had been like one of the things that I've been trying to focus on with the kids. Last week I was actually reading them this little book, which I'm not sure if I've shared it in like one of my regular vlogs, probably in one of my like homeschool videos. But I had bought this little book, which they have a whole bunch of other ones if you're interested. I'll link this one down below, but they have other like stories, not just this little red hen. But it's super cute because it tells the entire story. Like every page has the whole like text in English, and then underneath it's all of the text in Spanish. So as part of like our read alouds and stuff, I was reading this to the kids and then I was reading it in Spanish. I would read it in Spanish first and then read it in English, and the kids were like, I don't understand any of this, but whatever. I'm here just trying to teach them a little bit of Spanish, because if they're gonna live in Miami, they need to know Spanish. Otherwise you can't communicate. Poor Joseph Buell, who knows like 2 words of Spanish, when he goes to cut his hair, he has like such a hard time because he can't communicate with anyone. So yes, Spanish is important. We're trying to get better at that. I had no intention of telling you this in this vlog because probably you don't care. But yeah, my girlfriend showed me that it's possible to put the audio in Spanish, which I probably should have known that, but I had never thought of it. So now the kids are watching Bluey in Spanish. So look, these are all of my scribbles. These are all my scribbled notes I was writing with like a crayon of the kids. But these are like all of the things that I've been like pinning at night. I've been having like a field day pinning sensory activities and crafts and stuff for the kids, because this is how I keep my children entertained. But our theme this month, like I said, is apples and like Thanksgiving turkeys and stuff. So we're gonna do this little craft where we let the kids glue together like a tree, and then we do little apples for their names. So that's gonna be like one of the little activities that we do. And then we're also gonna do something like this, where my friend is gonna put together like a little tree, and then they're working on the letters O and P. So she's gonna put like O and P in the little tree, and then get dot stickers with O and P so that they could match them. We're also gonna do a little activity like this, but instead of spiders, we're gonna do turkeys. So I'm gonna print out like a little turkey and then buy some clothespins, and then they have to work on counting. So whatever number is on that turkey, they'll have to put that many clothespins on it. And then we're gonna do like a cute little color sorting activities where I've got to get my Cricut out. Remember, I have my Cricut. I haven't used it in ages, so I'm gonna get my Cricut out, and then I'm gonna try to like cut out some little apples. So some on red construction paper, some on yellow construction paper, some on green construction paper, and then we'll have all these little apples of different colors, and then they can go sorting them like on the table, all the different colors. So these are like for the little ones, like the little preschoolers. So these are things that we do in our co-op just to get them learning some basic concepts, like just very early math and like numbers, counting, shapes, and then their letters. So I think it's gonna be fun, and I'm glad that she came over and that we were able to brainstorm and just kind of like knock out what we were gonna do and like who's responsible for what. It's kind of like doing like a class project. I'm not in school anymore now. I'm creating the stuff for my kids' school. But it's just been such a blessing. Seriously, that co-op has been a huge blessing. It's what I prayed for. I prayed that we would find community and that we would find just other kids for the kids to interact with, moms for me to hang out with and interact with, and we have found that there. I'm really happy about that, and I encourage you guys, like I share that not to brag or to be like, wow, I have a homeschool co-op group or whatever. It's just to encourage you guys that if you are seeking community, if you guys are seeking other mom friends or play dates, things like that, pray about it. Ask the Lord to help you, to guide you. One of the prayers that I pray quite frequently is just something as simple as like, dear Lord, you know, help me to find friendships that are gonna bring me closer to you, and like put those people in our lives, and people that are gonna do the opposite, that are gonna like lead me further from you or like cause me to lose focus in you, then like take those people out of my life. And it's been just really beautiful to see how the Lord has done that. Building friendships and building community, it takes effort on your part. Like you have to go out and you have to like look for it. Like you're not gonna just find a bunch of mom friends sitting at your house just, you know, staring at the wall. Like you have to get out of your house, and sometimes that's a little bit scary, and it's, you know, you got to be out of your comfort zone. You have to like network a bit. Like this co-op, I've told you guys before, we found by going to our church and like telling the people that we've met through the church, like, oh, we homeschool, and then just by opening up those doors, we're like, oh, well, we know of a homeschool group, we know of a co-op group, then they've connected us with the homeschool group. So it takes like stuff like that, like going out and meeting people and like finding similar interests. So look for moms clubs in your areas, look for MOPS groups in your area. I've told you guys this like 1,000 times, but go to Facebook and like search moms groups of, you know, Miami, or moms of Miami, or wherever it is that you live in. A lot of times you can find groups just through Facebook. But I'm a happy camper, and it's almost time for Sean to eat. Joe's been upstairs with Sean while I did this. I also placed a Walmart pickup order, and it's telling me that I have substitutions. So like, let's see what they actually substituted. Joe has to go pick this up soon. Oh, they did not have Smarties, but they want, look at this, they want to substitute my Smarties with Twizzlers. Absolutely not. I do not. Just decline. I declined that substitution because I freaking hate Twizzlers. So yeah, Joe's gonna go and pick that up for me, I'm sure, once he's done with the baby. I'm also really excited because I ordered a new cookbook, you guys. But look what I got. I totally splurged on this. I have not read through it, so I have no idea if it's gonna be any good. But I ordered Jordan Page's shelf cooking book. This was one of my like late at night purchases, but I can't wait to go through it. I've, you know, watched her videos for years and years and years, but I'm excited to see if it gives me ideas. I like the way that she cooks. I like the idea of, you know, using what you have and like adding to it. So I hope it is good, and there are some recipes here. I don't have like an affiliate link or anything. I don't make money off of selling this book at all, but I'm excited to go through it. But honestly, what sold me about the cookbook was she was mentioning that she has this section here called naked recipes, and what it is like all the things that you can make if you just had some naked chicken. Like if you have a pack of chicken, what can you make with it? You can make some of this sugary spiced chicken, 7-Up chicken and rice casserole, and then like all the ingredients that you would need to make that. But like all these ideas of stuff that you can make with just a pack of chicken. Or she has a section the same like with salmon. Like if you just had a salmon fillet, how could you make it? You can make it like all these different ways. So I thought that that was super clever, because that's always my thing. Like I go to my freezer and I'm like, okay, I have chicken. What do I make with this stupid chicken? Like what do I make with it? I'm having the same chicken over and over again. So she has a section like with pork and what else? Pork, roast beef. Like, yeah, 11 ways to use roast beef, ground beef. I'm just very happy with this. Like, this is the kind of stuff that makes me happy these days, because it's gonna help me to figure out what to feed my family, figure out what to make, since I'm cooking so much more these days. Yeah, that was a good purchase. I think it was more than I would normally spend on a cookbook. It was a little bit pricey, but I'm very happy that I have that now, so I'll look through it later today. These muffins, by the way, were really good. I already had one. I really want more. I really want to eat another one, but they were super delicious, very fluffy. So for a muffin that I can eat, considering that it was just like eggs, oil, and like the mix, they were super good. Hi! My little dude is napping, but we do have groceries. So I want to show you guys what Joe just brought me from Walmart. We're gonna do a little grocery haul here, and I'm gonna try to go through it very quickly because the kids like want already these Italian ices, but it's a pretty big haul. I'll see if I take out my receipt after, tell you guys how much I paid for all of this, but we'll go through it fast. So we've got some baby spinach for salads, and then also to put in my smoothies. I've got lemon, just produce, right? We've got strawberries, we've got raspberries, blueberries. I got 2 cartons of the happy eggs. I do like the happy eggs, so we've got 2 of that. And then I got basil, and it's actually like a little potted plant of basil. So I want to like actually try to let this grow and continue to pull from here. So we have basil. I have tater tots because I had seen like some breakfast recipe that I wanted to try to make, and I think the kids like these. So we've got tater tots, we have ginger ale, this is cilantro for my omelets, have potatoes, carrots, you know, we have a rabbit in the house, so I need lots of carrots. I also got these kinds of carrots because the other day Joe ordered a salad from this place on DoorDash. It was, I kid you not, like $15 for this, some cheese, this, like the spinach, and some chicken. And I was like, absolutely not, I will make this for you from now on. So I'm gonna make him some salads. And then I have hash browns. This was something that I didn't know existed, but I'm happy that I found it because I've been using like the vegan butter, like this butter, like for my bagels. But when I want to bake and stuff, these are like the stick version of it. So I got 2 things so that I can make like bread and stuff, you know, baking kind of recipes with that like stick butter. I also got pizza crust because I have dairy-free mozzarella, but I needed like a crust. I'm sure I could make it from scratch, but this is just easier. So I can make a pizza. Dave's Killer Bread, which is dairy-free. These are a couple other dairy-free things that I haven't tried yet. So I grabbed these little ice cream sandwiches from So Delicious.
You remember we tried those?
Yeah, but you haven't tried those because these are dairy-free. So these are Mama special sandwiches, okay? You can have regular ones. I'll buy you some regular ones, okay? Okay?
I want to eat one.
You want to eat one? Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll share it. And then I also got from that gelato brand, the Talenti, I got this sorbet, which is raspberry, because the other one I got from them was delicious. So we're just gonna try another flavor. I'm gonna have to go to the other side because I don't reach. But I have these hamburger buns so we can do hamburgers. And I checked to make sure I could eat these, and I believe I can. Got a whole bunch of frozen fruits, so frozen raspberries, frozen pineapple chunks, and some strawberries and stuff for smoothies to keep in the freezer.
Oh, I love smoothies.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite smoothie?
Only the one with strawberries.
With strawberries?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also one with green.
Then I got sweet potatoes. These are the ones that already come cubed, so just like for a quick and easy like dinner side. This is some dairy-free Mexican cheese. I like this brand. This is a brand that I got the mozzarella version for the pizzas, so we're gonna try this for like tacos. I've got green beans for sides for dinner. I have a bunch of broccoli that I'll chop up and cook, and then I have like a Caesar salad that I can have. I also got some of their chopped organic spinach for smoothies. For the kids, I get it for them at Walmart because everywhere else it's a fortune. At Walmart, I think I paid like $3.50 for it, so it's their string cheese. These are just like a bunch of random things for recipes, like gravy mix. I had seen a bunch of vegan recipes that called for nutritional yeast. I don't even really know what this is, but I got some. I got also bananas, a cantaloupe. What else? We have a bag of apples, the cantaloupe, like I said, instant mashed potatoes because like this, doesn't have like dairy in it. And then I can add to it like my plant-based butter. And then you guys, they freaking sent me the Twizzlers. So that means that I probably paid for them. And I don't want this, and I don't want a big bag of it. So I have like this giant amount of Twizzlers, which is just like a total fail because I don't like that at all. I'm gonna try to move on from that. But I got some cornstarch. I also got some 2% milk for the kids. I ordered some coconut milk because coconut milk has been in some of those like dairy-free recipes instead of cooking with regular milk. A lot of them call for coconut milk, so I have that. And then I stocked up on all of my So Delicious yogurts because I love these. Whether I'm dairy-free or not, I could eat those all day long. My favorite is honestly the key lime one. I got key lime, raspberry, vanilla, and blueberry. And then these are 2 creamers that I haven't tried yet, non-dairy creamers. This is a brand of regular creamers that I get, and I actually tried their non-dairy. They have a non-dairy sweet cream one that I really liked, so I'm sure that this one will be good. The non-dairy caramel macchiato. And then this one, again, I've tried this brand, but a different flavor. I think the one I have is caramel. This one is coffee cake, but I mean, then that's probably delicious too. So that is everything. Gotta put everything away. little dude is up again. I put away those groceries, most of it. I started getting a little bit frustrated because I was like, I have no space anywhere to put any of these things. And then I quickly was like slapping myself and I was like, you know what, like that's not really a big problem. Some people have no food to put in places. So I'm trying to like focus on being grateful for the fact that the Lord has provided food for us. We have food to eat, but it's always like the Tetris game of like, where are you gonna put stuff? I had to like go and take out like the food, like the leftovers that we didn't eat. So I've gotta still have kitchen stuff to do. And then it occurred to me, it is 2:37, you guys. I have had coffee this morning and one of those muffins. That is it. I haven't even drank water. So I poured myself some water down. I'm like, I need to chug this because I'm nursing and it's not okay for me to like not have water. So I'm also gonna like double dip like the water situation and also have this, which is what I have been living off of, you guys. I've been living off of the immune support one. So I love this stuff, like Liquid IV. They work with me and they partner with me. I have a code and I think it saves you like 20% in there. I don't know, whatever. I'll have the code down below. It saves you some money, but I genuinely love it. Of course, I ran out of space on my memory card. But what I was trying to say is that I had this all during my pregnancy to stay hydrated, and I have been living off of it now. Since the kids are like going to co-op and they're around kids now and stuff, the last thing that I'm really wanting is to be sick. This tastes like tangerine. It tastes really good, but it also has that immunity aspect to it. So that is one of my favorite things to do, and I'm gonna go chug this and then maybe eat some leftovers, eat my leftover chicken and rice from yesterday. Oh, do you hear that? This guy is literally, he just did the biggest poop of his life in the carrier. So I'm like afraid of what I'm gonna find when I take him out of here. He's literally actively pooping in the carrier. Let me take care of a few things. This guy, this is gonna be an explosion. It is a bit later. It is now, yeah, it's 4 o'clock. Where has the day gone? Like, please tell me where the day has gone. Like, it's almost dinner time. I have no idea what I'm gonna feed my family for dinner. It's one of those days where the whole day has gone away. The fact that my friend was over this morning, like, it was good, but it took a lot of time. So now Joe is with the baby, and it's the last break that I have because now he's gonna be leaving soon. There's like an event at church tonight. They're doing like a lecture, so I'm gonna be solo with the kids for bedtime. So that's fun. Right now, in my to-do list, this is what I'm doing with my break. This is Riley's Snow White costume. Like, she's had this little play dress forever. Yeah, she's had this little costume dress. Excuse me, what are you doing with that?
Just trying to undo.
Okay, but there's needles. We're just gonna not touch it, okay? We're just gonna leave it there. So she's had this forever. It is now falling apart, this piece. So I'm gonna see if there's any way for me to like somewhat, I don't know, somewhat put it together with my sewing kit. I don't know how to sew, but maybe we can make it work.
And I'm going to give you one last dress to sew.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
she's like, while you're at it, I'll give you another dress to sew. Excellent, fantastic.
No,
Just what I've always wanted my whole entire life. Yeah, I don't really know how to sew, but I think I can sew enough, like put thread through the needle and sew enough so that at least this isn't falling apart. It's not gonna look beautiful, but should work. Before I started this little sewing adventure, Joe and I were on the phone with the people. I don't know if you guys remember when we were in Virginia, there was a company that we would buy our meat from. So it was like a local place. It was like buying all the local, like really good quality, grass-fed, like all of the good stuff, kind of like beef and chicken and stuff. And then they used to bring it to our freezer and we'd stock up on an order like every 6 months. So obviously we moved, we're not in Virginia, but we found out that since we're members with them, they'll still ship us food. So we just placed like a big order. I cannot wait to get it. So I was talking to our rep and he was like, you guys are still members, so we'll ship you like the food on dry ice and they'll coordinate like the night before that, you know, that we're home and stuff. So I'm excited because our freezer is actually like not very full of meats. Like I have a bunch of like pantry goods, but chicken and beef and steaks and stuff, we were running low. So now we're gonna have a nice restock. So when it comes in, hopefully I'll get to show you. And if for any reason you guys, I don't know, want to look into it or want to look into the service, because a lot of people have asked me what the service is called. It's called Heartland Foods. I'll have a link down below. It is expensive because again, you're getting quality like meats and stuff. Why can I not get this? I can't even do like the little loop correctly. Not follow me for sewing skills because this is me just trying to figure something out. But anyway, it's expensive, but we've been members now with them and the quality is really good. So I know that when I cook with that food, I'm eating really good quality stuff. So if you guys happen to be in one of the areas that they service, you guys can check out their website. And if you do place an order, you can just tell them I sent you. But let me see if I can try to fix her costume dress thing at least so it doesn't look like a hot mess like it does right now.
I don't lay on you.
Don't lay on your sister, please. Okay, so by no means is it perfect. Do not look too close, but at least it won't be like falling apart. And it's pretty much good as new. What do you think, Riley?
Good.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you gonna put it back on or are you gonna just leave it for later?
I'm going to leave it for later because I want to go outside later.
Okay, well go hang it up in your room, please.
Oh, man.
All right. Are you trying to get your chocolate milk?
Yes, I accidentally really poured it a little bit too hard.
Do you think that was a success or a fail?
It was a little fail.
It was a little fail. All right, so I decided to cook some chicken. I had some chicken that was like really easy to thaw out in the freezer. Like I took it from the freezer, put it in the sink, and now I'm gonna cook the chicken so that way Joe, when he is done with Sean's nap, he can, I don't know, fix himself something with the chicken. Like I like to do that often, just cook chicken, salt and pepper, garlic powder, really easy. And then keep it in the fridge, he can heat it up, and then he can have it with some pasta. Like there's leftover pasta from another night's dinner there. I made some fusilli pasta, so he can put that with some Alfredo sauce that's also in the fridge. Or he can make a salad, like I said, like a salad here at home instead of the one that he bought the other day that cost a fortune. Spinach, there's carrots, there's cheese. He can do something like that. Or I don't know, he can figure it out. But at least there will be food, and that prevents him from like having to grab something on the way over there or like starving, which is usually the case. So let's just cook this really fast and then I can continue with all the other things I have to do. At least dinner is ready. At this point in the day, it is almost 5 o'clock. I'm gonna have a little heart-to-heart with you guys because I'm here looking at my to-do list. Like this is my to-do list that I write on the kids' construction paper. I am like stressed out because I have so many things on my to-do list that I have not done. And I don't see that I'm gonna be able to get any of this done today. Like on one end, I feel like I was pretty productive today. I mean, considering that there's 3 kids in this house, considering that, you know, we've got the 2 bigger ones here, I'm trying to entertain them between all the other stuff that I'm trying to accomplish. And that's at like, I'm filming a lot of the stuff that I'm doing today. I'm not filming other things. Like I'm not filming the interactions with the kids and the get me a snack and give me chocolate milk and give me all the things. So I do feel like I got a lot of stuff done, but then I look at my list and I'm like, here on my list, like I have had clean the shower and the tub on my to-do list, I think for like 2 weeks. And that's because it's been longer than that since I cleaned the shower and the tub. I need to get to that. That needs to happen because our shower is looking really rough. I have had questions from some of you guys asking if we're gonna get some cleaners like we used to have in Virginia. And right now, like that's not on the budget. Like right now we don't have cleaners. So I have to clean. That's why a couple weeks ago I was cleaning my floors and I was showing you guys on Instagram. Mimi came over to help me, but I need to clean my shower. So I have that on the list. I have a bunch of work emails that I need to catch up on. I am so behind on my emails. Like I have people, companies, just people in general that are reaching out to me, and every email is like following up on this, following up on this. And I used to be so on top of my game, on top of my work emails. So I need to get back to that. Like I know, again, like if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Priority is my kids, priority is my home. But I just hate that, you know, like I feel like the pressure of like I'm letting people down because people are waiting for my replies on things. And so I need to just set aside some time to do that. I need to put away boxes that I have in the front of our house. I have packages of things that I've been buying and that need to go places. I've been trying to buy just more dresses and things for my wardrobe, but then I buy them and I want to be able to share them with you guys. So I also need to like film them. I need to take pictures. I need to, you know, film them for Instagram. So I have to put away boxes, period. I have also like a huge Thrive Market order that came in because, not because I wanted to place a Thrive Market order, because I mean, I do love Thrive Market, but I had credit that was about to expire and they were like, you need to use this credit or you're going to lose it. So I had to place a huge order, whatever. That video will be coming soon. So I have that. I still have to call Massage Envy. Do you guys remember when I told you guys that I was going to call Massage Envy so they can like change my membership because I don't have enough time to use all my freaking credits? That never got resolved. So I need to like finally resolve it. I have a bunch of returns I have to do. Like I have stuff from Old Navy and Target and Amazon that I have bought and then I have to return. Like all the stuff is sitting up front. I have checks I have to mail. I have like all of these things. And these are the things that just drive me wild because there's not enough time in the day to do all the things. Oh, the other big thing that's stressing me out, which it's a beautiful thing and I'm so glad it's happening, but we are having Sean baptized next weekend. And so next weekend, we are going to the church and he's gonna be baptized. Great, fantastic, we have that booked. But I also need to call a restaurant because we're just gonna do like something small where like after the baptism, we're gonna go to a restaurant and just, it's not even like a lot of people, like it's literally just immediate, super immediate family. But I need to call a restaurant to reserve, I think it's like maybe 15 seats or something like that. So I need to just call around, see who can accommodate us. Those are the things that I still need to accomplish. So now I'm gonna maybe relax for like 2 minutes before Sean wakes up, maybe get to some emails. But here is my little reminder to you that I'm sure you're getting a lot done. Maybe it doesn't feel that way, but even if it's just like making your kid a sandwich, feeding them breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bathing yourself, putting on clothes, washing the dishes, making a meal, like that is a lot of stuff. And like all the other extra stuff that we put on our plates, it just makes it feel like we're not doing a lot of stuff, if any of that makes sense, but you're doing a great job. Okay, hi, it is me several days later. I'm trying to finish editing this vlog so I can get it up for you guys, but I just wanted to say bye. Please bear with me. I know that there's been like a little bit of a lag in videos. Just bear with me. Getting into the swing of things, Joe's going back to work. It's obviously gonna be a little bit more challenging for me to figure out my like work and like, you know, taking care of 3 kids rhythm. So just be patient with me. I have no plans of going anywhere, you guys. I still plan on filming the chaos that is going to be my life, but it's just going to probably take me a little bit longer to get some of these videos out, and I'm trying to not put a tremendous amount of pressure on myself because obviously first and foremost my kids are my priority, and like I just got to figure out a nice balance. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to end the vlog. Thank you for watching. I love your faces. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.